signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. In the order spirit, please. One card. 4th of September 2020. Taurus, love a split. A choice. You're torn. You have to make a decision and you know it. You don't want to make the decision. But it can be in any part of your life. It's not just a lover split. The card was known as the choice before it was the lovers. So there is a choice. And it has to be made and you don't want to make it. Separations from something or someone. Those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Gemini energy, it rules the hands, arms, shoulders and communications and siblings. It's over. Spirit say you cannot cheat death in any form. It's not natural death. This card is about transformations, changing from one way of life to another. It rules reproductive organs and shared resources. Your patience has run out. Your ships haven't come in. You may need to leave the past behind. 2 dogs mentioned, those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. The dream of the future is no longer there. Those born on the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So transformation will occur on or by this person born on the 13th or living at the 13th. The number is significant in some way. Yeah, you've got to do this. You've got to go all the way with this. There's no going back. 47 boils down to an 11, so 11 may be important. There may have been cheating involved and somebody's heart is on fire. You've got to see this through to the end. Yeah, your inhibitions may be getting in the way. Go with your gut instinct. Stop doubting yourself. Our inhibitions can be negative and positive. Either way, fear ensures that we remain hidden from everyone else. Inhibitions can sometimes take on destructive roles which cause us to withdraw parts of ourselves from the world in an attempt to keep our secret. There's no point in keeping secrets. This week will bring them out. Some secrets are meant to be shared, and often the energy put into keeping them hidden greatly outweighs the impact. Don't allow the situation to take over your life. You have the intelligence to solve this issue and move on, yet you are being stubborn and refusing to do so. If you continue with this destructive behaviour, you will create exactly what you are fearing most. You've already lost. It's time to lick your wounds, dry your tears and rejoin life as it was before you decided that this was to rule your life. People are watching you from the sidelines and cheering you on. There's a real sense of love and caring coming from the spectators. Only they know that they can't run this race for you. Make them proud, pull yourself back up and at least complete the race, go the distance. The spectators will have more respect for you and will remember your courage for completing rather than the fact that you didn't win. So you must accept defeat, but go the distance. Leo, a violent, I need you to protect yourself. A very violent altercation may take place. Somebody is willing to cut their own nose off to spite the face. There will be no winners in this fight and everyone will regret it. So walk away. Don't get into it. 5 weeks is mentioned. If someone's made a decision, 2 weeks. A secret is being kept. It's an unhealthy situation. No more denial. You can't deny what's happening. You can't protect people anymore. It's time to make that decision. You are being trapped in an unhealthy situation. Was born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past state Fudarian address, massively important in a negative way. You have to be very careful what goes in your mouth, as in diet and medication, what comes out your mouth as is words written or spoken. There's your truth, their truth, and somewhere in the middle is the whole truth. This person knows everything, but refuses to speak. It's the traveller, the carnival people, October the 11th and whole fair in my hometown. The mystic, the psychic, the medium. Christmas, the turkey and the heron are your animal totems. Yeah. A stroke of luck, a chance, something, some chance encounter or chance occurrence helps you make this decision. The number 18 is important. Yeah, fertility is about growth, your soul growth. I've told you this year is your soul growth year. You cannot avoid it. You're creating something, creating a new reality. Fertility is about birth and growth, and it's about having the courage to seek new opportunities and the wisdom to grow from your experiences. Creating new experiences can be challenging, but for some people it's a journey that they eagerly embrace. The beauty of new experiences is that they provide opportunities to create outcomes which could not have manifested without the chance to grow. So something happens, it may be a blessing in disguise that gives you the opportunity to enjoy a growth in your soul. Watching dreams and wishes grow and develop in front of your eyes is truly a spiritual journey, a journey which is filled by wonderful stories awaiting the right circumstances to blossom into fairy tales. This is an amazing time for you and a brilliant phase of manifestation. What do you want and what do you need? Think about it carefully and tell the universe of your intent. They are waiting to grant you a new future, the one you have worked so hard for. You never gave up even when others doubted your ability to accomplish what you believed in. Belief in yourself has placed you in the most perfect position to write your own life story and have a happy ending that you dreamed of. So what's it going to be? You decide. But it will be after you've made this decision to not fight anymore. Scorpio, bickering, conflicts and competition. Some say not very important, just like kids rowing and stuff like that. But we shall see. It depends on the other cards. 5 days is mentioned. Don't compete with anyone for anything. But make sure you know that you are good enough to win this. Yeah, it could get violent. It could escalate from a small argument to a massive one. But it will release you from manipulation and a toxic situation. Capricorn energy rolls the knees and bones, so there may be issues there. No longer worrying about what other people think. You cannot be manipulated anymore. But it will take this argument to make you realise how much you are being manipulated. A toxic situation that ends. It ends now. Those born on the 15th, live in our past, date for your diary and address. Massively important. Protect yourself, because this is a violent argument. No winners. Everybody will regret it. Someone is willing to cut their nose off to spite their face, and there will be a total ending where you will rise like the phoenix from the ashes, regenerating into something far better. It's over. All it needs is that one argument, and you will really realise how you've been manipulated. Yeah, you may need healing of your back, and this is about your passions. It's the base of the spine. This angel is strong-willed and able to be honest with all those who she is in a relationship with. She's courageous and confident in her abilities to be the centre of attention. Being the centre of attention does not bother her in the least, because she's strong-willed and nothing anyone says is going to affect her in the least. This has an air of self-awareness which provides her with advanced skills of survival. This makes her a great person to be around during times of crisis. Don't be afraid of her or judge her for her extrovert behaviour, because everyone needs her confidence to encourage and support them on their journey. Your challenge is to understand such people who play these roles in your life. They are often scapegoated and told they are show-offs, when in fact they are simply providing a mirror for those of us who are reluctant to walk out into the light for fear of being ridiculed. It's time for you to stop hiding and find your place on the stage. If you want your opinions to be heard, only you're too fearful that you will meet the same fate as those already judged for being too loud. When you find the courage to take the centre stage, you will be pleasantly surprised that in fact this stage is warm and welcoming, and the others up there will be very glad that you join them. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up and be counted for, your friends and family will gain a whole new respect for you, and you will understand the difference between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. Once you do this, our next problem will be getting you back off the stage again. You will love the limelight. Aquarius, you are releasing yourself from a mental prison of your own making. You know now that you can walk away at any time. They can't get in your head anymore. 8 weeks is mentioned. No more overthinking a situation. Yeah, you've been holding on too tightly to finances, people, situations, the outcome of something, the old way of doing things. Now is the time to release it all and move forward on a new journey. This is my Dick Whittington card. He believed in himself even when others were laughing at him behind his back. He believed that the streets of London were paved with gold. he got there and he found out that they weren't. And he felt the fool. He carried on and persevered with his dream anyway, and became the Lord Mayor of London. You can have the new future that you desire, but you must let go and release the old way. 4 years is mentioned. And then your happiness, as soon as you walk away, your happiness will return. Those born on the 26th, live in no past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It is, and those born on the 22nd, live in no past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. There is happiness and no fear left in this situation. You're off, you're travelling. It's sometimes a man of no fixed abode. The light bulb moment, something's gone off in your head and you finally realise something. You become enlightened. Something is brought to the light. This is the top of the head. It possesses an inner wisdom, a spiritual awareness that can only be achieved when you nurture and grow. It is a sacred knowledge that we each possess. However, it takes courage to give ourselves over to the inner knowing and understanding of the universal force in our higher lives. So feel the fear and do it anyway. The White Chakra Goddess provides us with inner strength which clarifies and purifies our thoughts. She inspires us to look deeper and seek an understanding of our connection to the universal life force. The Goddess is at one with the universe and she is limitless in her knowledge and wisdom. She represents our connection to the higher power and leads us to realms beyond this earthly plane. You are an inspirational leader filled with beauty and creativity. You possess a kind and gentle energy, and you have the ability to see things in a different light and shed alternative perspectives on situations. People look to you for guidance and your opinions are highly regarded. Be aware of feelings of superiority that may often have association with this kind of knowledge and wisdom. Stay humble in yourself and keep in touch with reality. It is easy to become ungrounded when you carry the responsibility of sharing your knowledge and wisdom. However, now is the time to focus your energies on finding inner peace, which can simply be found in everyday life. So be happy no matter what. Follow your dreams.